Cool. I'm just gonna check if all of this sounds all right. Let's see. Great. Okay. Looks like I'm ready to go. All right. How's it going? Hey y'all. Hey y'all. So, let's see. Tonight I am gonna be dressing up this this environment. I'm gonna be changing it up. Let's see. So the thing is, I have this project I'm working on, this game, and Procjam is like hours away from finishing. I think, what is it? Let's check. Let's see. Procjam. 1 day and 4 hours. Okay. So. Yeah, I actually am pretty close to finishing here, but you know, presentation matters. I want people to enjoy themselves, not just showing this off as like some kind of tech demo. Even if it is pretty much just like a little, it's gonna be a little toy, you know. So what I'm wondering is how I want this world to look. I want to like minimize it. I think what I'm gonna do is have it be one city block. So I think I want that general direction, what it looks like right there with sort of like this T intersection thing. I want it to look like that right here too. So I'm pretty much just gonna like copy pasta this shit. Who's in the chat? Say what's up, say what's up. These trees are kind of annoying. Let me turn off these trees. Or what is it? Juniper. What the hell is it called? Horse chestnut. So these horse chestnut trees are the types of trees that line some streets in Paris, some main drags in Paris. And I'm just going to, I feel like what are they called? They're called tree grate. Okay. Let's just do this. Tree grate. Well, oh, this bugs me out so much. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them. Okay. So we're in Paris, and we want to affect this environment. Exterior, street side. This is a shit show of game objects. So when I was first trying to figure out the sort of modularity of these environments, like how I was going to design each of these pieces, so you'll see, like, for example, like this wall is like made up a bunch of these, you know, so I got like all these pieces, right? And then it's like same thing with this doorway, you know, that's just one piece. Even the light is a separate piece. So let's put these back. There we go. Okay. What I need to do is figure out how I'm gonna organize these a little bit better. I honestly feel like maybe I should just start from scratch. There's even a part of me that's like wondering, oh, should I just get like an asset from the asset store? like, maybe? I'm gonna have this all set up already, right? Let's just do this. Okay. All right, let's just start fucking tearing shit up. I'm gonna get rid of all this. This. Just delete all that shit. I'm gonna have to rebake lighting because all this light that's baked in is from when things were blocking it, so it's wrong. It looks all weird and shadowy. Leave the car there. You know what we could do? Okay, so here's the thing is like, instead of building out more street over here and building out what's around this corner, I'm gonna do this little trick I was thinking about trying, wherein you kind of make the screen fade out on the player. Let's try doing that because I'm interested in trying that first. Just follow my bliss. Where did I put that shit? Oh, my debug. Or no, it shouldn't be in debug. It should be in game manager, should be in player, probably player, right? So the idea is that as the player, watch, I'll just run it really quick. 3 people. Who we got watching? Okay. So say you're the player, right? You're walking around here, and as you start getting, or I could use this. As you start getting towards this corner, your screen starts fading to white. And the reason I thought of that before, and I'm probably still going to use it even in the final game, is because I want to avoid just straight up invisible walls, and that's kind of hard to do in a city. So I was thinking, well, if I'm going to do some variant of invisible wall, it better at least be an interesting one. So as you get closer to this corner right here, right before you get to like right here, so you could see kind of how that's nothingness over there, and this is all a facade. Right before you get to that, like right here would be the point of your screen becoming absolutely one color, like absolutely white or black or whatever I have it choose to fade out. And as you move away from this though, it starts fading back up to, so you could see what you're, you could see stuff. But ooh, that's kind of interesting. It's like I'm over here and I could see all that shit over there. So, I might have to build out some of this anyway. I'll build out some of this, but I'll still try it out. So, what we could do is run a test for one side of the street only. I'm trying to think of what that logic would be. I'm gonna make sure this is still running all right. Let's see. I'm gonna mute it really quick. Okay, good. Last time I was streaming, I botched one of these Windows things, and like which window is active. You're just hearing me ramble to myself without actually seeing me do anything, which is not what anybody wants. I'm gonna create an empty game object. I'm gonna call it sort of, let's call it vanishing point. Okay, and we'll put it, let's see, like right here. It's good, right? Kind of like maybe right here. Okay, so as the player gets closer to that, but it's also like, because if it's going to be multiple points, is it that there's some type of clamp where it's like within a certain range of it, it starts affecting your visibility? Or that sounds right? Because you wouldn't want it to overlap, where it's like one right here and one over there, and if they overlapped somehow, then it would be this like additive process where they would both be affecting your vision. So it'd be like doubly. Essentially, you'd kind of reach the full whiteout or blackout at the halfway point because they were both being active on you. So, if they're far enough away from each other, maybe that's not a problem. Or maybe it's like, It's kind of an interesting dilemma I'm running into here because I'm kind of wondering, like, do you use... Originally, I was going to use kind of like a get distance thing, right? It was going to measure the distance between the player and that point. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe you make it so it's like... I don't want to do any collision shit. It kind of should be... Oh! You could do the inverse where, like, there's some sort of central point, and after a certain limit, it starts fading out. But then that would mean that, like, the level would have to be designed in, like, this perfectly spherical manner, which I don't want to do, because that's a lame restriction. So let's just try it, right? Let's try the sort of like seemingly broken version of this. We'll add a Playmaker FSM, and we'll call this vanishing point, or like screen fade, and I'll call this vanishing point underscore screen fade, just to remind me that they're the same thing. It's already kind of... That should work. Okay, so we'll edit this. And, you know, I want to be a perfectionist right now. Not a perfectionist, but I want to consider the future and think about, like, how it's going to be played in the actual game. Which would mean multiplayer, which would mean having to store that character in a variable, but... Let's see. What actions do we have at our disposal? Let's see, let's like search some game object ones. Or let's search some distance ones. There's just get distance, right? And then the target. Okay. It would use the owner, and then it would set the target as... It's just a game object, right? Yeah, it's like, what if you wanted... Oh, actually, no. It is fine to get just the main player. Let's just try this. Let's do it until it breaks. Okay, and then the result is a float. So we'll store it as point to see, vanishing point to player distance underscore float, and then we will let's just do the... I'm gonna honestly do this the janky way because I feel like I need to do this right now to see what's broken with it. I have a feeling it is just a broken way to do things. Where's camera fade in, fade out? Okay. Oh, camera fade out is actually a time-based thing. I don't think it actually... Maybe instead... I wonder what it's affecting. Fade to full screen color. It uses on GUI, so requires Playmaker GUI. Let's try instead. What if we... What if we did... UI, let's put a canvas on this, and then on the canvas we'll add a panel, right? And then like we can make this panel a solid color that'll take up the whole screen, right? Black, and and its opacity, let's crank it up, right? Or let's keep it down, right? And then is there like a set panel or panel GUI, let's see, image set GUI alpha. Here we go. It's probably what it sets the global alpha for. A global alpha though. GUI layout, text mesh. Well, you can always do like a set property thing. In fact, let's just do that. Right, so on here, we'll lock this, select the panel, and I'm just gonna drag and drop in here. Set property, color, alpha. And what do you set the value to? Because it's like the distance is just going to be in meters, and that's just going to be, you know, not arbitrary, but completely not related to that 1 to 100 scale. So division? Oh boy, math! Who wants to do some math? No more Topo Chico. Okay, you get the distance. It's like, you got it, cool. You know how far it is. And then it's like, maybe... Like, how do I say for every unit after a certain distance, add X amount of units? Let's see. You know, I thought this was going to be one of the easiest things in the world to just make it fade out as you get close to it. Is there a way to maybe... Oh, because it's going down to 0. So, you know, I would like to believe that a lot of game development is making the cool assets, building all these rad and like efficient systems, interesting systems, and it is, but very often it's sitting here and just thinking. You're often, or I'll use my I statements. I am often sitting here wondering what the hell the approach should be. Okay. Player. Place where it should be absolutely white. Can the player camera... What if the player camera... Is this... Because I would also be interested in... Yeah, as it goes down, that's kind of interesting. What if it affected the field of view instead? It's kind of a lazy alternative, but it's also an interesting one. Culling mask, projection. Okay. Right, so imagine you're walking, right? Like here's the player view, and then as you're getting closer, your field of view starts decreasing. And you could start at like Jeez, what is the solution here? Unlock that. Okay, player look. Vanishing point. Okay. What do we do? Suggestions in the comments. Help me figure out what the approach should be here. It's probably staring me dead in the face. Is it a division thing? I feel like it's a division thing. Do I need to get my... Where's my pencil? Let's see. Okay. Here we go. So, it helps to draw. Player and vanishing point, and this is 0 and this is, call it 100, and as they get closer it's heading down towards 0. So for every, but we also kind of want the inverse, right? You want there to be a corresponding value that's going up to 100. Is there? Could I do like times -1? Does that make sense? Should I just try doing times -1? Let's try that. I think there's also an action that makes positive numbers into negative numbers, which is kind of the same thing. So if you're 100 units away, then it's times -1 for the alpha. But the alpha goes down to 0, so that's actually... That isn't what we want. There's probably some very elegant, simple math to be done that says for every unit going in one direction, to add a unit going in the other. I'm just gonna search math. Okay. Or float. Animate float, convertible to float, float changed, float. So there's that one I was talking about, float sign test. Sends events based on the sign of a float, positive or negative. Float switch, sends event based on the value of a float. Okay, here we go. Sets a float variable to its absolute value. Float add. Float clamp. I also feel like maybe you could do something with like raycast. Did all of my retro jazz already play? Really? Oh, because this is like an album. What's Rue de la Swing? One Man Quartet Nostalgia Volume 1? Sure. Okay. Ow. Okay. Did you see my poster I made? Can you see it like this? It's a poster for the game. It's kind of like a little mood piece. I'll show it in better detail in the next video. But it's rasterized? Is it rasterized? Raster bait? I don't know if this person who made an app was making a play on words, or if they just like the sound of bait at the end of things, but I use this thing called raster bait, which takes an image and then divides it up into however many other images need to make it based on however those images are sized. So this one big image is made by 60 8.5 by 11 pages of paper. And then I just kind of cut some of the edges and taped them together. Because the thing is like collagey to begin with, so it didn't need to be like this perfect, indestructible banner or anything, you know? Okay, procrastination over. Here we go. Float delta angle, get the shortest angle between two angles. Float divide. Like, with that, so it's like, if the player is at 100 distance from it, could you divide by, let's see, it's gonna like go through a bunch of these. That's what happens when you fail all of your math classes growing up. 100 divided by, it's negative, hold on, divided by negative 1? It's negative 100 now. Let's see. 100 divided by, because you want it to grow from 0 up to 100. This is why I don't stream very often. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm failing to perform anything interesting right now. It's easy when I have cool assets to be making. Also, I don't know if like the chat is just it's just a little lonely tonight, or if really nobody's talking to me. Why so quiet? Okay. It's definitely not a division of 2. I could make it so that as you get closer... Oh, near Snape. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. What time is it? Whoa. Yo, dope trees. How did you make the leaves? Hi there. Hello. Okay, so I want to tell y'all right now that there was a huge lag, because you even saw in this, I opened this up, and there wasn't anything there. And then suddenly all these come flowing in. 727, 727, 735, 745. Yeah, like, come on. Get back in the game, YouTube. Yo, dope trees. Thank you, Near Snape. How did you make the leaves? I'll show you. Hi there. Hello. I hate math. Volumetric, maybe transparency. Hey there, Zoli. Hello, Dinah. I hate math. Yeah, you know, math can be fun. Volumetrics, maybe. Transparency. Volumetrics? What do you mean by that? What is your suggestion with volumetrics? Math can be pretty boring if you're not, applying it to something. For most people, anyway. But some people really get off on the abstract of it. It's like a puzzle to them. I myself have fun doing it most of the time when I'm using it for games. I currently make Endless Runner game, and so it's stressful. I don't know how stressed I get when it comes to complicated mechanics. Well, there's only one way to find out. How far are you in that Endless Runner game? Meanwhile, quick diversion. I'm gonna open up. Maybe I can open up Cinema, and I'll show you how these trees are made. So the trees and pretty much most of the other foliage in this game, I'm making it using like a really classic sort of very Nintendo way of doing things, which is to make an image texture and then put like leaves and shit on it. So I'll open up Photoshop. Let's open up Photoshop. Yeah, and then make it transparent, right? And then put it on like a really low poly sphere with some deformations on it. So let me see if it's in here. Memories of a Spy, modular building textures. I want to say it's in this. Outlines, viewfinder. I want to say it's in this. There might be a straight up foliage one. So this is, this is what it looks like when I am making my textures for this game. So let's see, do I have it? Horse chestnut, nice, here it is. Yeah, so so I have this layer, and I basically, I went online, and so the tree is this horse chestnut tree, and so what I did is I found an image of a leaf of it, and then I converted its leaf into a brush, and then I, modified my brush settings so it adds elements of randomness in like rotation and scale and all that sort of stuff, and also in a sort of like gradient between one shade of green and another shade of green. It's like very subtle, but at least it prevents the image from being sort of like dull and too samey, flat. So there's some variation in here. So yeah, so these are all horse chestnut tree leaves, and then it's the same leaf, just duplicated over and over again with the brush with some variation. And yeah, I intentionally leave lots of space here, knowing that you're gonna be able to see through it. And then I make a second layer, and this one is more filled in, but still not completely filled in. And so what I do is, let's see, I think it's in this one. Yeah, okay. So where is it? Right here. So I model this in Cinema. So this is pretty much, let me see. It's tree gate, horse. Okay, see how it's like chestnut leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So this is all the same thing over and over again. It's this shape, So like this shape, I'm pretty sure it starts off as a sphere. I think if it's like, yeah, something closer to that. That's not perfect, like I did more modifying to the sphere, but you start with a sphere, you reduce its sort of whatever polygonal resolution or whatever, and you do a few tweaks so it's still not a totally perfect thing, and then you squish it down to something like that. And then I put the leaves with more transparency on it, so you could see through these ones. And actually I didn't even end up doing, I think, because by the time I got to this point, I was like, okay, so I'll duplicate the shit out of it and just put a bunch of them in here, and some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. Like I think there's one overall larger one. Is it this one? Yeah, so like this is the biggest one that's in there, you see, and then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is made up of like 7 other pieces. And yeah, like when they're all stacked on each other like that, you don't even really need that middle one. So usually what I'll do, I say this usually, I've only made a handful of these things, but what I'll do is, let me see if it's in here. Yeah, like this bush right here, same concept, except, let me see, where is it at? Paris Cafe Bush. Right, so this is 2 pieces. See, there's an inner part and there's an outer part. The inner part is solid, and the outer part has sort of a looser transparency, and there's like bits of it. And that way it just kind of gives it more volume, you know, the inside of it, but also at the same time, the exterior part of it kind of gives the impression that it's bushy. And that's how you do it. I wonder if YouTube's lagging again, and I feel like I have to like open this up and like scroll through it or click it or something for this thing to fucking refresh or whatever. I've been watching too many Tarn Adams, isn't that his name? Tarn Adams? Yeah. Been watching too many Tarn Adams interviews, and so now the word whatever has completely dominated my speech vocabulary. Okay. So that's a little taste. No, do not save. Do not save. Okay, now I gotta get back to this. Oh shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Float wrap? What's that? Float wrapped 120 between 0 and 100. Wrap -10. Wraps the float value. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Wrap -10. Oh, could this be my answer? I feel like I've never seen this one. I think this is new-ish. Player prefs. Nah, don't want any of that. This float wrap might be it. Let's see. There's also a float operator. Performs math equations on two floats. Add, subtract, multiply, divide, minimum, maximum. It's not a subtract thing, is it? So float wrap. If you wrap -20 for 0 and 100, it would be 80. What about... Oh. No. Oh wait, what if you wrapped -100 between 0 and 100, then wouldn't it be 0? And then if you were at jeez. Yeah. Now it's kind of feeling like maybe I should really consider just doing that field of view thing. I have to be in game jam mode right now, god damn it. I have to be in like just get it done however it needs to be done. Oh, it's infuriating. I'm gonna watch this play right now just to see it do its thing, you know? Let's see. So right there. And the thing is, like, it has to be ground level for it to even hit 0. Could also be a time-based thing. It could be like as soon as you get into a certain distance, the camera starts fading. But if you move away from it, but then the problem with that is like, you can get stuck somewhere with your screen completely blanked out. Whereas the distance-based version would at least hint you in which direction you should go in. Like, you can start walking in another direction. Honestly, yo, I'm gonna say I'm abandoning this right now. I'm abandoning this vanishing point screen fade shit. I gotta keep pushing forward. Okay. Sorry guys, waste of however long it's been, but on to better things. So I think what I'll do is yeah, I think I'm just gonna probably put some walls up right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some walls up. Okay. I feel like I should organize all this shit, but can't. I can't. Can't be doing that. Okay. Yeah, like, let's see. Jeez. Cool. There should probably be like a yeah, this is still too much effort for this stuff right now. I do need to focus on the programming stuff. Okay. So right now, okay, got that mul intel. How can I make it? Okay, first of all, I need to make it so instead of spawning 4 moles at those places, it just spawns, or 2 moles rather. Let's see. Right, I should probably just circumvent this part. Just create Yeah, the spawn point. I could just change this to new variable, procjam underscore spawn point. Okay. And then I'll create an empty. Oops. Procjam underscore spawn point. And I'll throw it in there. So this spawn point, I'm gonna have all the NPCs come from here. And I wanna put it, let's see. Let's put it right here. Let's just have a bunch of folks walking around these streets. Kind of feel like maybe this. I feel like you guys should be able to hear me fine like this, right? Okay. So they're all gonna spawn from right here. Okay, let's run it. Should be 8 NPCs that spawn there, right? Okay. Holy shit, they're almost all wearing the same thing. But why are they so attracted to that NPC? Oh, it's me too. Oh, duh, because the NPC's next to me. It's funny. Oh shit. The horde is after me. Okay, can't get distracted here. Yeah, you know, I really hope that this fucking chat isn't lagging again. Because that was kind of annoying. When I saw all of your questions like 27:30, nearly 20 minutes later. It took the chat 20 minutes to update. Not cool. Not cool, YouTube. All right. I'm gonna kind of... Dinner time jazz. Where did this come from? Richie Everett. Okay. Crank it up. All right, so we got all those down. Now we're gonna have this other thing. We will add a FSM just for Procjam. So this will be, maybe I could be working on this for my shit. Let's call this one Citizen NPCs for all of the non-agent and mole and shit NPCs. Our Citizen NPC spawner. Okay. So what we want is essentially the same system. We want it to randomize all this shit. So we can take all of this and put it in here. Oop. Paste. Just want to make sure I didn't put that shit in twice. Okay. Get skin color. Just have this dummy state. Okay. Get NPC mesh. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Get random string, store value. Why doesn't it? What is that one stored as? Set skin color, store value. Why are all the store value ones? Skin color underscore string. Well, I wonder why it didn't bring over. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm tripping because the string shit doesn't even need to get skin color material array. Right, get skin color. Oh, actually, yeah, it does need to do that. So, get random skin color string, and it'll say. That is super weird. This one stores it as a value called skin color underscore string. And I also can't. Uh-oh. Finding some buggeroni and cheese. Let's see. You know, for the NPCs, they don't need to go through nearly as elaborate a system, so I can actually delete this shit. Right, okay. Good thing I caught that. I don't even need to do this. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. Or no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, don't need to do any of this. Okay, getting rid of that, getting rid of that. So essentially, all the citizen NPCs, they don't need like metadata. They are wrong. They are going to be the wrong answer. And the moles and the agents are the only ones that have metadata. Actually, the moles are the only ones that have metadata. And so if you don't photograph one of them, it's wrong. So these ones don't even need anything. Okay. And then when this is finished, it spawns them. So I'll copy that too from this one. Create NPC. Boom. Okay. So it should just have, let's do an add int, and then we'll have new variable number of citizen NPCs. Right, you add 1, and then you do an int compare, and you say compare number of citizens to, let's do 25. And then when it's equal, it'll be Finn. And then, oops. If it's less than, you need to send back. If it's greater than, also, for whatever, if it fucks up somehow. Okay. So it goes there when it's done. Done spawning NPCs. And then this one is create spawn NPC. And then send back. I honestly think maybe add global transition, send back. There we go. And delete transition. Okay. Looking good. I think we could try this. See, let's also get these stats open to see what that frame rate starts looking at with 30 nav mesh agents. Okay. Staying above 60. Good. Are all of them over here? Did it make 25 of them? Oh, it got stuck right here. Well, I'm getting a text message. Holy fucking shit, bro. This game rips in VR. My friend Sunny is playing No Man's Sky. We started playing No Man's Sky recently, and he's playing it in VR right now, which I gotta try. I'm a little hesitant with all of the like woo space and shit, so I don't want to throw up. I could delete this one. I'm gonna keep it here for now. Add transition finished. Just go here. Okay. I think this will work now. Yeah, but No Man's Sky has been frustrating as hell, but I think now that we're past the tutorialization, I can actually start having fun. Okay, here we go. Lots of boys running around. And we are dropping down to, oh, let me uncheck game manager. Okay, we're around, ooh, it does drop though. We're around 50, 40, oh boy. Yeah, the frame rate is not great right now. You know, I also have the Unity UI, but still not great. I wonder what, yeah, it's not great. Fuck. It's okay. It's like, it's barely passing. It is kind of funny watching all these fools chase after me. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And yeah, so you have, oh wait, but hold on, there's a problem. Oh, because we haven't set up all the randomization of materials for these NPCs. Okay, so let's get them dressed up. Let's give them their skin colors and, okay. Set skin color. We're gonna change it to random material, set random material. And it'll be the currently spawned agent. And we'll put it in the facial hair one too. And the clothes one. And this is already not setting anything, so that's fine. So skin color, the index is 0, facial hair index is 1, clothes index is 2, and now we can start tossing those in. Oh man, I really hope y'all aren't talking to me on here, and YouTube is fucking up again. Okay. Say hi if you can hear me. Just say hello. It's fine if you don't say anything else after that. But earlier, the chat had a really sick delay, and I basically didn't get any comments until 20 minutes later. And I just want to make sure that's not happening again. Materials. Okay, skin color. So we want 4 skin colors. We have the darkest. We have dark. Okay. And then we have light and lightest. And then the facial hair. How many facial hair ones do we have? 5? Okay, so you got a bushy stash, full beard and stash, goatee, pencil stash, stubble. Okay, and then clothes, we only have 2 things of clothes. I should, before this, I probably should make more clothes. It's only 2 clothes right now. We got a tan suit and a yellow floral shirt. Gender neutral. Okay, it's fine. We see. All right, let's see how this plays. Still gotta have dinner. Ate kind of a fat and late lunch, so. Hey, these people still didn't. Oh, my bad. Currently spawn agent mesh. Oh? Storing results, right? Yeah, it's a game. Variables. Oh, it's weird. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's like some of these variables didn't come over. Okay. Current agent spawned. Oops. Mesh. Scusi. Por favor. Okay, everybody looks dressed now. Okay. Let's see. They're all just kind of wandering around. All right, we got mustaches, goatees. There's enough variation, right? We got, all these fools need to stop chasing me, though. I do need to deactivate their little chase shit. And then we have, whoa. There should only, there's 2 of these that are not dressed. One makes sense because one of them is the one that walks around here. But who's the other one? Yeah, how come you didn't get any clothes? What happened to you? Near Snape. Oh shit, all these fucking... Yeah, again, what the hell? All these comments just loaded up. Unreal Engine 4 all day. Unreal Engine 4 Blueprint saved my life. I love Unity, but I made the switch. Yeah, Unreal Engine 4 looks super dope, and I heard Blueprints is also pretty rad. I'm interested in trying out that engine one day because it's definitely it's got some features that are native that I'm interested in. that Unity doesn't have out of the box, which Unity can do, but I would have to go get third-party assets, and I am interested to just play with other engines. That's cool. I'm also not terribly interested in sort of like the sort of distribution aspects of Unreal. I know that there's some more hoops to jump through, and not nearly as much freedom as Unity has for independent developers looking to actually, sell their work. Hey man, how are you? Mr. J. Singh, how's it going? Haven't heard from some of you in a while. How's it going, Mr. J. Singh? I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. It's gets a little blue towards the end of the year, but I'm doing all right. How are you doing? High Sobriety says, it's so good. Just walk around a planet. I hate the tutorial. Yeah. High Sobriety, I was losing it yesterday, going through the tutorialization with my friends. It was one of the more frustrating experiences of my life, and not because it was like particularly hard or anything, but honestly because there were just bad design decisions, and being in a group of friends, I was able to sort of get over something, or some things were not problems for me while they were problems for some of my friends. And in those moments when I saw my friends struggling with something that I didn't, I also recognized why they did, and how it was like a poor design decision that sort of like, on behalf of the developers, like they were failed, they were failed by the developers, or designers, or whoever's job that was to kind of like set up a UI a certain way, or to word something a certain way, where to like put certain buttons and stuff like that. So yeah, hate that fucking tutorial. Christ, it annoying. But I made it a point to get through it by the end of the night, and I was just hoping that like, okay, tomorrow when it's all done, I'll actually be able to play the game. And yeah, so that's the plan. After this, I'm gonna make dinner and try hopping in a session with them, and hopefully actually have some freedom. I think it drops due to them clumping up. That's so weird though. I mean, like I must have got that message like 3 minutes ago, so like at 8:30 on the dot basically, and one of the last ones is from 8:24, 6 minutes later. Some of these are coming from 8:16, nearly 15 minutes later. That's insane. That's like too crazy of a drop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of way to remedy that. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Pop out chat, toggle timestamp. And Near Snape, hi. Thanks for saying hi. And it did unfortunately come way too late. Let's see. Let's play. Sometimes what's good to do is just go by genres and then go to like 70s pop and genres rock. Let's see what this sounds like. Ooh, I don't know about that. This sounds like what would you do if I sang out of tune? Okay. Let's go with 1960s pop. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay. What do we need to do? I'm just gonna call that good enough. Good enough, right? Spawns all of them. They're all there. So now all I need is the thing that gives you the information. So where will I put it? Where will I put it? Where will I put it? Maybe. Okay, where's that NPC at? This guy, right? Maybe. Maybe like right here. Maybe like an in-world UI. Okay, I'm gonna do an in-world UI. So there's this cube. I'm gonna call this the photo cube. And then I'm gonna make a canvas and then UI text, and this canvas, screen space, world space camera. Okay, so it'll be from the player. Okay. And where is it? So let's put it down here. Where's my text at though? Is this not text? How come? Oh, because it's massive. Holy fuck. Okay. So I want it to be I could have swore there was more parameters. Let's do 1, or let's do 5. It's weird. Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. My bad. Position 0, 0, 0. There we go. Now it should be right here. Oh, it goes up in the corner over here. So I should bring this down. Still not seeing it. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell. Maybe if I do that and then move it around. All right, there we go. Nice. Okay. What's weird though is maybe I have to go to this canvas, but I could have swore text had a few different. There's font size, right? But then I could have swore there was like some other font size like control. I don't want to use TextMesh Pro if I don't have to. That's fucking annoying, yo. Do I have TextMesh Pro installed? Do I have to install some more shit? UI TextMesh Pro text. Oh, okay, I do have it installed. Good. Alright. Much easier. Okay. And this one will be, it'll be like mole info, you know? And it doesn't matter right now. Font size 10. Where is it? And we're also centering it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Font size 1. Anchors, okay, scale, position, 0, width, okay. Position on the canvas. There we go. Okay. And I'll just put this. Oh, fuck. Wait, really? Get the fuck out of here. What? Come on. Come on. Maybe, okay, can I do it at least in here? Thank God. And then we'll just scooch. I guess it doesn't really matter where the canvas is, huh? It really is about this. We'll put it right here. Okay. And that's honestly still too big. Font size 0.5. 0.25. Okay. And then, this is bugging me. So what it will do is throw an FSM on this mamma jamma. We'll call this get more intel, and it will get FSM string, and ooh, actually it's not even FSM string, it's from get. It's like get list array. Is there like a whole, can I get like all? Get average value, min max, vertex, screen resolutions. Let's see, array list. Add range contains. Get next, get index, intersect, get relative, reverse, shuffle, take snapshot, destroy array list. Get closest. You know what? It's just gonna have to be okay. You know, let's just do get next. Okay. So it's gonna get it from game manager. Reference is going to be London mole intel. Let's just do 1. London mole intel, and let's see. For anybody watching right now who maybe wasn't here earlier, there's something going on with YouTube tonight where I get a pretty sizable delay between when you make a comment and when it actually shows up on my screen. So if you make a comment, expect me probably to answer up to 12 or 15-ish minutes later. Sometimes I think like 8 minutes, 10 minutes later, something like that maybe. Nevertheless, please Say something. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get the items that get put into that array, and they're all strings, right? So let's see. Photo cube. And let's see, current type, or no, type, string, result, new variable. Let's see, mol, intel, underscore, you know, it's like, I just don't like the way that looks all lowercase, but I'm just gonna start doing that. Mol, intel, I'm just gonna call it like fact, or I could change it to I'll call it attribute underscore string. Okay, so it stores that string, and then what it does is it set fsm string. Oh, hold on, because I want it to be I want it to be all of the things. It could be kind of interesting if it rotated through the things, but then that can also be annoying. So I think what it has to do is like build a string out of that or something. Can it add it to an array? Or array add. I'm just gonna make an array in this FSM. So the array, it's gonna be, let's create a new one, call it mol intel all attributes, and it is a string array. Okay, so it adds it to the array. Well, I'm already, fuck, is that redundant as shit? Because I'm already getting them from an array. But can you build string? Yeah, because you can get like array get index, right? It gets one, and then, oh, you know what it could do? Here, just instead of this, I'm just gonna delete that. So it'll get, it gets one, stores it in this string, and how many facts are there? Let's press play really quick. Five facts. Okay. Excuse me. So the string parts 5. And add, and another build string. So could you, okay, shift enter, okay. Build string, format string, get string, set string value, string append, add the string to the end of a string, okay. String compare, set string, string join. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is one action that has that. String join. Don't even need to have that. Okay, so I just need to put it in like a local one because this isn't talking to array maker. So array list add range. No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck, why did I add that? Array add. The array value, I do need to make one. Mul intel attributes underscore array. And it's a string array. Okay. Boom. Value is that. And then shit. Go on a separate thing. Right. Okay, so add to FSM array, and then this one, build string. This one is get from array maker. Okay, and its loop event will be just loop event. Goes here, and after this, it's finished, and then here, a finished event, we will do fin, and it'll bring down here, and nope, not string. Where is it? String array. What was that one? String format string? No. String append? No. String join. Yeah, okay. God damn it, why does it keep... There, click that. Damn it, come on. String array. Boom, separator. I'm gonna just copy that. Okay, it's good to copy. I'm gonna paste it in here. Store result. Let's see. mul attribute list, full list underscore string. Cool. And then set text mesh pro. Let's see, text mesh pro input text. Input GUI text. I think it's this, right? We want that and full list. Okay. See if that works. It might have needed a moment to update. Yeah, because that shit's empty as fuck. So, oh, I just want to go play video games. Okay. Add state. When I'm looking for bool test, what is it? It's like all agents created. That's what it's looking for. You can use the mul intel thing. Okay. Make this the start state and get FSM bool. And we're gonna use game manager. Gonna get mul intel, all agents created, store value, all agents created, boom. So now it'll wait until all that shit is done, and hopefully the list will populate. Let's try that. And then I'm gonna go eat dinner if that works. Okay. Fuck you. Why? Let's diagnose this. Why? Oh, you know, it could be the action I'm using for that text mesh pro thing. Oh wait. Because it never went there. It never got fired off. All agents created. But it is. Weird. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? Maybe because I copied and pasted it. All agents created. Store value. Yeah, that's what we want to do. All agents created. Good morning, sir. From Play Tionati? Play Tionati? Good morning, sir. So that was 15 fucking minutes ago when you said good morning, sir, but I barely got them right now because YouTube has been dropping the ball on the chat update. God, it's really annoying. If you're still there, yeah, then hello. But Near Snape also says Shame about the chat, but I hope you do more of these streams. I am. Yeah, I have a feeling that today it's just a fluke for the chat being all shitty, but yeah, no, I'm gonna be doing more of these for sure. Hope y'all are getting something out of it. Okay. So all agents created. Yeah, there's only that variable, right? Oh, dummy. This every frame needs to be checked. Okay, so now if this works, I'm gonna go eat dinner and play video games. Okay, so at least it gets it now. The mul Intel attributes array is empty. It never made it over here. That's interesting. Why did it not get that stuff? It never made it over here. It just went to finished. London. Well, oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because... Yeah, even this needs to do... Okay, so we should let it do its thing. There should honestly be a second bool for that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little delay. So like, I'm just gonna do some shit like this. Wait. Time to wait 2 whole seconds. Fin. Boom. I'm gonna call this one. Hold up. All right. Now you know what? No, it needs to be called Hold Up. Okay. All right. Please, I want to eat dinner and play video games so bad. Por favor. So it got it now. But why did it store mul info as... Isn't that what the default thing says? Yeah. I might be wrong about this action. And you know what? I'm not even tripping. I'm just gonna full-blown do a set property on this mams. This mams the jams of set property. Property. Text string and full list string. It's fail proof. Let's see this knot. Now I can already taste my dinner. Brilliant. Great. So now I can, ooh, look at all you boys. Okay. The problem here is that my indentation thing did not work. George Hall, the mole wears the yellow floral shirt. The mole has a thin mustache. The mole is a man. The mole's skin color is very dark. Well, it's kind of hard to to tell them all apart when they're all grouped together like this. It's hard to differentiate them, get a good look at any of them. What kind of? A thin mustache, dark skin, yellow floral shirt. So, dark skin. You have a thin mustache. It's you! It's you! Pause. So it's that one. Let's see, where is it? That one. Yep, George Hall. I win. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I'm not really so sure still about... Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:05. A day and 2 hours. So that would mean tomorrow at like midnight. Yeah, I mean, I could probably... Yeah, I could finish this tomorrow still. It's basically done. It's just supposed to be a little thing. So, probably stream tomorrow again. So, if anybody has been saying anything, but hasn't heard the news, but for some reason YouTube has been dropping the ball, and comments have been coming in up to 15 minutes late, 15 minutes after you put them in my thing. Watch, I'll prove it to you. Look at. See, this is the last one that Near Snape said, right? And so if any of you, and that was at 8:46. So if anybody said anything after 8:46, I won't be getting it until like at least, well, maybe coming in right now, honestly, if they said it any time around that, because it's going to be like 9:10 right now. But yeah, so I'm done for the night. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, to the 3-ish, 4-ish people that are hanging around right now. I'll be back on tomorrow, probably during the day, and yeah, hopefully wrap this up. And then maybe y'all can go check it out on Itch too, because I'm gonna have to publish it and everything too. And yeah, maybe I could stream the whole like making a thumbnail and shit like that process. So yeah, hope y'all have a good night. Peace.